وَإِذْ قَالَ لِابْنِهِ وَهُوَ يَعِظُهُ يَا بُنَيَّ لَا تُشْرِكْ بِاللَّهِ إِنَّ الشِّرْكَ لَظُلْمٌ عَظِيمٌ. And when Luqman was advising to his son, he said, "Ya, O my son, do not shirk with Allah, don't make associate partners with Allah. Surely the shirk, the associating partners with Allah, is a great injustice." And I understand that for how many years it was. Why it's injustice? No one can make injustice to Allah. So it's injustice to ourselves. Like example, a man works in a company, and company gives him a good salary, the housing, the food, the car, the medical, and everything. But he doesn't go to that company to report, but he go to other company to report. So what we call that person in the Arabic, you are zalim, you are unjust. And in Tagalog they call madayaga. So when Allah is the one giving everything, the sky Allah made for us as a canopy, and Allah make the earth as a place to walk therein, and Allah make the water to fall down on the earth and to bring out all kinds of material for us, and the animals and food and fruits, and everything we have is all from Allah. The parents, the children, the wives, the family, the houses, the cars, and all the luxury of the life, everything from Allah. And if you don't worship Allah and you worship Ram, or you worship Buddha, or you worship Jesus, or you worship any other human being or animals, like some people they worship cows and monkeys, and some people they worship fire, and most of the people in the world today they worship money. Which is the greatest God today in the world? The money. For money people do everything. For money they become your slave. For money they do everything. The people most of their life is thinking about how to make money. They wake up, they think of money. When they sleep, they think of money. So of course when they die, they will be thinking money and not la ilaha illallah. Prophet Muhammad said, "Did you not see the Abdul Dirham, the slave of Dirham?" And he said, "Abdul Dinar, the slave of Dinar, the gold coin. Slave of Dirham, the silver coin." And today is Abdul Dollar. People have become slave of the dollars. Because of the dollar, they have to travel abroad to work as a slave in other country, to leave their family just for the money. So much love of money in the hearts of the people, and the trust and belief upon the money. Yet the money is nothing can do. Only Allah can solve your problems, and not the money can solve your problems. So today the greatest shirk is the people are believing more than Allah to money. They think if money can get, then we can do everything. But yet the most richest people in the world are making suicide. Which country that make number of suicide in the world? Japan. And Japan is the most rich people in the world. One of the richest country, Japan. Yet the people in Japan, they make lots of suicide. In the Japan, the building doesn't, the city hall doesn't allow the window in the building. Window should be fixed, not to open. Because one of the method that Japanese used to make suicide would jump from the building. So they have lots of money, and why they are not peaceful. So it's not the money can solve our problems, but only Allah can solve our problems. The remembrance of Allah can solve the problem. The belief in Allah, the trust in Allah. When people have the problem, they don't go to Allah first. They go around, they run around, they go to this person and this person. They go to rich person. They go to the money, how to get money. No. When you have a problem, the first thing you remember Allah. If you can pray 2 rakat and pray to Allah, Allah solve this problem, and then you go out and look for the solution, then Allah will solve it. Trust upon Allah. There was a salah for the rain, and the leader called people to go outside the city, and they pray the salah, and they make dua, Ya Allah send us rain, because we have no rain for a long time. And people were prayed, then they were going home. The imam or the leader, whoever, when they were going home and there was no rain come, and they were very disappointed that there was no rain coming. And the Imam said to people, come here, come, listen to me. I'll give you some advice. They say, what about it? So he said, do you know why there is no rain today? Why Allah did not send the rain? He said, why? They said, why? He said, you see, look, all of you come here to pray the rakats and to pray to Allah to send the rain, but not even one of you bring the umbrella. Because you're coming here to pray, but not with a strong faith. You just come for formality. If you come that you are going to pray, and then Allah will surely send the rain for you, because you're praying with the heart, with deepness, with full devotion. So you are, any one of you, even one of you, should bring umbrella with you because of your faith in Allah. Me, when I pray to Allah, I pray with surety, and whatever I pray, Allah give it. So pray to Allah with strength, with power, with heart. The believers, all supplication are accepted by Allah, all, in a three different way. The one way is, whatever the believer asks, Allah gives him right away if it is good for him that time. The second method of the acceptance of the dua, when a believer asks Allah something, Allah can see that it's not good for my slave that time, but in the future it's good, so Allah will give him in the future. Like example. And the third one, that Allah will reward him for that dua with these things he's asking is not good in this world, then Allah will pay for that dua, supplication in the next life, in the paradise. And I give you the one example here. A person asks to Allah to become rich, and Allah know that this person has a very strong heart, he will not get arrogance with the money, so Allah make him rich right away. The second person asks Allah to make me rich, and Allah see that his faith is very weak. When he become rich, he become arrogant, then he will go to hellfire. So Allah will not make him rich that time, but when he become a strong iman in the heart, then Allah will make him rich. So that's the second example. The third person, when Allah will see that his slave is not strong enough to become rich, and once he become rich, he forget everything and he'll become arrogant, then he will go to hellfire. So Allah will not make him rich in this life, but Allah will repay him for his supplication in the next life in paradise. وَوَصَّيْنَا الْإِنسَانَ بِوَالِدَيْهِ حَمَلَتْهُ أُمُّهُ وَحْنًا عَلَى وَحْنٍ وَفِصَالُهُ فِي عَامَيْنِ أَنِ اشْكُرْ لِي وَلِوَالِدَيْكَ إِلَيَّ الْمَصِيرُ. And we enjoined upon man goodness towards his parents, especially his mother, who bore him by bearing pain upon pain, and his utter dependence on her lasted 2 years. So another 2 years to breastfeed. Be thankful to me and towards your parents. With me is all journey, your end. You all will be returned to me. Then Luqman was advising to his son, and he's saying, "O my son, surely if there be but the weight of an mustard seed, and though it be in a rock or in the skies or in the earth, Allah will bring it to the light. For surely Allah is Latif Khabir, all aware." And he advised to his son, the Luqman, "O my son, establish Salah and command for the good, and stop from the people from the evil, and be patient for whatever calamity come upon you." These are the things which is very something to set one's heart upon. Very hard to do those things. وَلَا تَسَعِّرْ خَدَقَ لِلنَّاسِ وَلَا تَمْشِ فِي الْأَرْضِ مَرْحًا إِنَّ اللَّهَ لَا يُحِبُّ كُلَّ مُخْتَالٍ فَخُورٍ. And turn nor thy cheek away from the people in pride, and walk not with arrogance on the earth. Surely Allah does not love anyone who out of self-conscious acts in a boastful manner. So he advised his son not to be arrogant, not to walk on the earth with arrogance. وَقْصِدْ فِي مَشْيِكَ وَاغْضُضْ مِنْ صَوْتِكَ إِنَّ أَنْكَرَ الْأَصْوَاتِ لَصَوْتُ الْحَمِيرِ. And he advised, hence be modest in your bearing and lower your voice, for surely the ugliest of all the voices are the voice of the asses, the hamir, the donkey. We don't see the donkey in the Philippines, but we know in Pakistan, the donkey has a very, very ugly sound. So I'll just get the last words from the end of the Surah Luqman. And before the last word, which is yesterday I was speaking about, وَلَوْ أَنَّ مَا فِي الْأَرْضِ مِنْ شَجَرَةٍ أَقْلَامٌ وَالْبَحْرُ يَمُدُّهُ مِنْ بَعْدِهِ سَبْعَةُ أَبْحُرٍ مَا نَفِدَتْ كَلِمَاتِ اللَّهِ إِنَّ اللَّهَ عَزِيزٌ حَكِيمٌ. And if all the trees on the earth were become pens, and the seas become ink, with 7 seas yet added to it, the words of Allah would not be exhausted for. Verily Allah is the Almighty, the All-Wise. So the greatness of Allah cannot be finished to write down if all the trees on the earth become the pen, and all the sea added with another 7 ocean to be aid, to become ink, and keep on writing the words of Allah, the greatness of Allah, the praise of Allah, the glorification of Allah will never finish. And Allah said, the creation of you all and the resurrection of you all is but like a one creation, like a one soul. For Allah is just like making one soul. Wherein Allah is all hearing, all seeing. Ya ayyuhan nasu taqu rabbakum wakhshaw yawman la yajzi walidun an waladihi wala mawludun huwa jazin an walidihi shay'a inna wa'da Allahi haqqun fala taghurrannakum al-hayatu ad-dunya wala yaghurrannakum billahi al-ghurur. O mankind, be conscious, be fearful of Allah, of your Lord, and stand in awe of the day on which no parents will be any avail of his child, nor a child will in the least avail his parents, help his parent on the day of judgment. Verily Allah promise of Allah is true indeed. Let not then the life of this world delude you, and let not the shaitan, who is a deceiver, deceived you. Then the last words of Surah Luqman, Inna Allah indahu ilmu sa'a wa yunazzilu al-ghaytha wa ya'lamu ma fil arham. Surely with Allah is a knowledge of the end of the world, the sa'a, the hour, and the sending from the rain, and Allah knows what is in the wombs. And no soul knows that what it will earn tomorrow. And then no person knows that in which earth he will die. in which land he will get the death. Nobody knows this. That what he will earn tomorrow, and in which earth the soul will get death. Inna Allah alimun hakim, Inna Allah alimun khabir. Surely Allah is all knowledgeable, all aware.